Well, the Fort Worth Police Department is one of the few departments that is very highly restricted in the ammunition and the type of firearm that it can carry. And we feel that the round that is presently required by the rules and regulations is not the best round, most effective ammunition round, which is available for a .38 caliber police pistol. So we are recommending a change to another round which is both more effective for the police officer and safer for the public.
Mr. Placer, tell me the difference between these two shells right here.
Well, the one in the right hand now is what has normally been called for years as .38 Special Police Load, or a standard. It has a round nose projectile which offers very little resistance when it strikes the target or on impact. It more or less punches its way through. This is a more recent design long used by the hand loaders in what is called a semi-wad cutter hollow point. This particular cartridge is loaded to a little more muzzle velocity. Muzzle velocity and weight of the bullet will give you your potential work or power on any given cartridge or projectile. The shape factor, the flat nose, and then the hollow point will enable this projectile on impact with any target to change its shape form, increase its diameter, and thereby utilize more of its potential energy, and it thus becomes more effective.
While it does not fragment and do over damage, it does have a better stopping power and knockdown power than does the current round nose. And we mentioned that this round that we're recommending is safer for the public. This is something that has to be considered in what is safety for the public. What we're saying is that this round has less over penetration. What that means is if a shot is fired into a target, if over penetration means how much power is left into that bullet as it exits the target. If it goes all the way through the person, which is the assailant, if it goes all the way through him and wounds an innocent bystander, we don't want that to happen. So for that reason, it is safer for the public in that it's not likely to hurt somebody else farther away. Also, it has less ricochet value. This round will not ricochet like the current round nose will.
And on tissue as much as 6 to 8 inches deep, it will increase its diameter by at least twice, whereas the old norm will not increase its diameter and not change shape. It thereby creates a greater wound, imparting more shock, and consequently would take the recipient of the projectile out of the fight quicker.
Now, if I feel that your life is in danger, a man is fixing to shoot at you, and I have to stop that person through the use of firearms if there's no other way, then I want to use something that is going to be effective in stopping that man from carrying out whatever he wants to do and threatening your life or mine.
Okay, now which would you prefer if you had to use, if you were still a police officer, which of these two bullets?
In that instance, then I would have to choose this one because I would want at least to be on an equal footing with whoever the adversary might be.
And there has been discussion asking that the department loosen up the regulations a little bit to allow us to be in line with other police departments. Other departments are allowed to carry 45 automatic or a 357 Magnum or even a 41 Magnum in some cases. Some of our officers, not a vast number, but some of our officers have requested that this be considered. But when we conducted this survey, this study, we didn't even look at any other round other than the .38 caliber or .38 Special. And it was on this basis that we made this recommendation that this is the best round for .38 Special.